Hi folks, hope you're doing well. Little quick video here. Yeah, there's a song I heard earlier that I think is an important song. Well, there's two actually, both by the same artist, Jess, Glynne. Don't be so hard on yourself is one. Well, that's because, put it this way. We are going to find that there is a situation where if the church gets made right by God, there's going to be a lot of people who are at rock bottom. Yeah, who are facing difficulties, a lot of difficulties in life, because you've got people who have been Christians for 20, 30, 40 years, carry the same baggage as they had before they became a Christian. And of course, the devil has done everything he could to cause havoc in those people's lives through that baggage, which is why the church should have been dealing with that baggage. Yeah, when that person first came into the church, that stuff should have been dealt with. That really was the job of the pastor, because really pastoral care is helping people to deal with that stuff. And yet they spent too much time trying to lead churches rather than doing the job they were actually called to do. So if you're in that situation, as the song says, don't be so hard on yourself. Accept where you are, and if you're at rock bottom, then understand there is one fantastic thing about being at rock bottom. You can't go lower. You can't really go lower when you're at your lowest. So people are going to be at their lowest for many reasons. There'll be people coming into a church who are at their lowest. Certainly. Due to COVID, people have lost mothers, fathers, children. People's relationships have exploded because people that weren't really meant for each other have had to spend time together in ways that they never did before because of COVID. And they've learned that it's not working, it's not going to work, because they don't really love each other. They were able to put up with each other when they hardly ever spent time together, whereas now, it's sort of showing the deficiencies in the relationship. And so they explode. And if you've been spending years with somebody and the relationship's been going for quite a while, it can feel as if your life is over. And by all accounts, you watch the videos on Reddit or about Reddit or relationships that are broken up, and people say it takes about 3 years to get over that sort of thing. It can take about 3 years to get over that. So there are going to be people in various stages and for various reasons who are quite low, and certainly Christians who are quite low are going to be beating themselves up because the devil's going to be trying to beat them up, and it's going to be telling them how useless and worthless they are. So don't be so hard on yourself. Realize you are where you are, and you're probably there for a reason. God is probably allowing you to be there because he wants to teach you something. Quite often that's the case. I've mentioned before in videos about, sometimes you've got to go deep to find the root of a problem. And when you're at the lowest you could possibly go, that's when you're more likely to be able to see the root of a problem. That's when you're more likely to accept seeing the root, or willing to see the root, because you've had so much crap, why not a bit more? I've been there. When you are there, you do think to a certain degree, come on, I've had so much crap. A bit more is not going to hurt, is it? So go on, get on with it. And that's what you say to God. Okay, go on, get on with it. Yeah. Why am I struggling with these areas? And help me to understand it. And the thing of it is that when you're there, quite often you do come to understanding of things like that. It can be a blessed time. And as I say, it's a blessed time because also from there you can only look up. There's only one way to look, and that's up. So understand that we've all, I think, is wrong. I'd certainly say the people who would be more interesting to have a conversation with have been through it as well. Yeah, the people that have some depth to them have been through that. They have been through stuff. And so they understand. And a lot of those people will have your back. But again, because of the people that are at that bottom, that's why we need church to be functioning, because we also need a church where we've not got lofty people. I'm not sure if you understand what lofty people means. It's these people that try and pretend that they are righteous, that they're okay, and you shouldn't ever show weakness. And anyone who shows weakness, they tend to attack. Yeah, they're lofty people. We need the lofty people gone. We need people in church who are broken and who know they're broken. Yeah, we need God to really bring truth to people again, and for people to understand, yeah, they're broken. They're a mess. Yeah. Because generally speaking, we all are. You know, if we're supposed to be of God's kingdom, but we're still walking sometimes in this kingdom, then that's a mess. We're all struggling in some way. That's the reality. As I say, many people have been where you are. If you are really low right now, many people have been there. I mean, to me, there was a song called The Valley Song, which was the one to me. I can't remember who did it. If I can find it, I'll include it into this. But that was one for me in my lowest time. That was one that spoke to me in my lowest time because I was in that situation, very much so spiritually. But there's been a lot of people that have been there, that have been in that. You're not alone if you have. So, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. Now, the other song, which was, I tell you, as a praise and worship song called Real Love by Glynne Bandit and Jess. Beautiful. Beautiful. But as I say, sing it from the point of view of where you're talking about God's love. You can basically use all the words of that song as it is. I mean, it's a gorgeous song. And I have found so many of her songs to be of that sort of type, really, that they're just beautiful. Yeah. I will also include the acoustic version of My Love by Jess Glynne. The original was with Route 94, I think it was. Yeah, Route 94 were the ones who were the contributing artist of that one. Beautiful song. I mean, it certainly shows this woman's incredible ability to sing. But yeah, put it this way. There are, as I've said, some absolutely phenomenal worship songs out there by people that aren't Christians. Some absolutely gorgeous songs. I say this lady herself, Jess Glynne, has done a number of songs that I think would be absolutely fantastic as worship songs. I mean, you might need to change a word or two, but generally speaking, the message in the song is beautiful. So, yeah. But wherever you are tonight, we have got a new year started and a new decade. Although technically, did the new decade start in 220 or 2020? I don't know. No idea. But we're officially starting in the 2020 plus bit now for 2021. So we'll count that as a new decade. There you go. It's a new year, new beginning, new times ahead. And yeah, I mean, as I say, no one really, if you look at the world, you can't really deny the harvest is there. There's a huge harvest. Now, either God is incredibly incompetent or he's going to get things sorted so that the harvest can be brought in. And brought into something of worth. Because at the moment, it certainly is a case where if I was to speak to someone about Christianity and they wanted to come into a church, I wouldn't know where to send them. I'd be struggling massively. You know, where do I send these people so that they can get a good understanding of Christianity, so that they can be set free from their issues? Where would I send them? I don't know. But we need it to be a case that when the harvest is brought in, it's brought into something good and useful. So those people don't just go back into the world and get swallowed up and get punished by the devil for daring to believe that they could be set free from that. Aye. In the end, folks, as I say, we all struggle. We all have things that we struggle with. Sometimes, yeah, we've been low. We've gone down to the depths of, as I say, the valley. Yeah. Been there, done it. Yeah. All I can say about it is that you can get out of it. You can. It's not easy. It is not easy. I'm not going to pretend it's going to be easy for you because it might not be. Now, to some of you, it may very well be easy, but to others, it may not be. I'm not going to try and pretend that it's going to be easy to get out of it. Put it this way. If God starts doing things in a marvelous, magnificent way, then it will probably be a damn sight easier than it has been. I'd certainly say, nearly 10 years ago, it was very difficult because there wasn't church you could go to get help. Hopefully there will be soon. Hopefully there will be soon. That certainly is the hope of things, is that will be available soon enough. And when it is, then people can come in and be set free and then be equipped to go out and serve God and serve the community. So, yeah. There you go. You take care. God bless. I will link those songs and any more that I find. You take care. God bless. Bye-bye.